Hello, Babette and Bobby. I'm still trying to figure this out. I think I finally managed to get back on the Steve Shalom thing. I talked to Rabbi Steve and we were able to figure it out. But I can't seem to get the chat thing to work now. And he told me how to get to his thing, and I don't remember what the process was. So here we are again. I am also on Facebook at facebook.com Galit Yom Tov. And golly, hey, this is kind of odd. I'm seeing I'm seeing two different images. Well, I'm going to go over to the Facebook then. I'm broadcasting, but I'm hello. Larry and Mo. Hi, Larry. Shalom, Laila Tov, or Erev Tov. We're here, but I can't chat. So I guess I can chat. It's just there's a lag, and I'm not sure what the problem is. At any rate, I'm gonna start. It's 4. Okay. I was going to do something interesting earlier, but then I ran into problems. So, let's see, the prayer book. I am on page 3. Of my prayer book. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov shevet kulanu yachad. Hi, Troy. Hine ma tov shevet kulanu yachad. Shalom, John. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hi, Jose. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Marty, are you here? Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim shevet kulanu yachad. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov, hine ma tov. La 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 la. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Hine ma tov u'manayim. Hine הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת כולנו יחד. How good and pleasant it is for all of us to dwell together or sit together in unity. The Baruch Hu, the call to worship. Shalom. If it's Jimmy, Shalom Jimmy. If it's Marty, Shalom Marty. And Shalom Rabbi Veronica. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Ahavat Olam. Your love has embraced us always in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day, your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love, we shall embrace Torah night and day in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Joseph, Shalom. Let's see if I can see anything over on the other side. Oops, not that one. Hello, Bobby. Shalom. Okay. It's just really having to jump around is kind of a... Okay, the Shema, page... skipped away from me. Page 6. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malkuto Leolam Vaed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai alone. Praised be God's glorious sovereignty throughout all time. V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher Anoki mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'beitecha uv'lektecha v'derech uv'shochmecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day, you shall take to heart. Teach them diligently to your children, and recite them at home and away, night and day. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and as a reminder above your eyes. Inscribe them upon the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Then you will remember and observe all my mitzvot and be holy before your God. I am Adonai your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I, Adonai, am your God. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai, our God, is truth. Thank you, Troy. Emet. Mi chamocha. Mi kamocha bailim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Nara tehilot. O Sefele, O Sefele. Mi kamocha bailim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh. Nara tehilot. O Sefele, O Sefele. Who is like you, Adonai, among all those that is worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, and working wonders? That was the song we sang at the sea where we were redeemed, and the Egyptian army was drowned. There's a lot of water this week, and every week, but there's a lot of water happening all over. Gustavo, shalom. The Hashkivenu, which is my personal favorite prayer. O God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukar shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Praise to you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. Chatzi Kaddish. Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Ve'almad Yivrakirutei, Ve'amlik Malchutei, Bechai Yechonu V'yom, Yechonu V'chai, Kol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv, V'meru, Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam U'Me'amaya Yitbarak, Yitbarak V'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitrobam V'yitnasei V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shemei Kodesha B'richu Leila min kol birkata v'shirata tushbekata v'nekemata damiran be'alma v'imeru Amen. The Amidah. Adonai, sifetai tiftachu fi yagid ilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu. Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov. Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rakel, ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon. Gomel Chasadim Tovim ve'Konei Hakol. וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה, רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מקלקל קין בכסף, מקיי הכל ברקבים רבים, סומק נופלים ורופא קולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשדי עפר. מי כמוך בגיבורות ומדום אליו, מלך ממיף ומחיה ומציע ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. Please take a moment to say a prayer of your own from your heart. Yitzchak. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ויאמרו Amen. May the one who brings peace to the heavens bring peace to the earth, to all of the people, and to Israel. Amen. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברא קירותי וימליק מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונקמתה, דמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובותון דכל ישראל, קודם אבוהות לבשמיא, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום הרבה מן שמיא, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו amen. Okay, over here on Facebook, Troy, you say there's no sound. Is anybody else having a problem with sound? If you can hear me, please answer. I'll have to go on because there's not much I can do about that. If it's a... Can you hear me, Troy? Can you hear me? Please answer me. I hope you can. I got to go on. The reading that I'm doing today is Noach, obviously. It's Genesis 11:1. And I just do the first aliyah. Please let me know if you have a problem. Oopsie. Okay. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, venatan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen. Vayhi kol haaretz safa et ha'echat udvarim achadim. Vayhi benosam mikedem vayimtzeu bik'ah be'eretz shinar. No, va'eretz shinar. Goofed up. Mikedem vayimtzeu bik'ah be'eretz shinar v'yeshvu sham. Vayomru ish el re'ehu hava nilbe'na levenim v'nisrefa לשרפה ותהי להם הלבנה לאבן והחימר היה להם Vimru hava nivne lanu ir umigdal verosho vashamayim ונעשה לנו שם פן נפוץ על פני כל הארץ. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. Okay, the translation that of this reading is, all the earth have the same language and the same words, because I go from the triennial cycle. So this is the end of the Torah portion, Noach. At the end, other stuff happens, and it's kind of interesting what the aftermath of the flood. All the earth had the same language and the same words. As they wandered from the east, they came upon a valley in the land of Shinar and settled there. Then people said to one another, "Come, let us make bricks and fire them hard." So they had bricks to build with, and tar served them as mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build a city with a tower that reaches the sky, so that we can make a name for ourselves and not be scattered all over the earth." Then Adonai came down to look at the city and tower the people had built. And Adonai said, "Look, these are all one people with one language, and this is just the beginning of their doings. Now no scheme of theirs will be beyond their reach." I read an interesting sermon about a teacher who was discussing this Torah portion, and a student said, "They don't have any names. We've already met Noah, and of course Noah's wife didn't have any names. His children did, but his wife had no name, kind of like Potiphar. They kind of figured out who she might be. They also kind of figured out who Potiphar's wife might be too. But in this, the story of the nation's dispersion follows an uncontroversial spread of nations described in the previous passage. I'm going to give a little talk on this, though. This is kind of, because this part of the Noach, and this is my Torah portion, by the way. This is my Bat Mitzvah portion. The story of the flood is not exclusively a story found in our Torah. Throughout the Middle East and Asia are found ancient tales of a great deluge and the population of the world being wiped out, except for one single visionary man who built a vessel in which he placed his wife, sons, their wives, and every male and female pair of animal in the known world in order to repopulate a new world. In other words, a new creation was formed, built by one relatively righteous man and his relatively righteous family. Why do I say righteous? Relatively. Because he was relatively righteous. Noah was he was a righteous man in his generation, the bar wasn't very high. They were so bad, and Noah wasn't altogether perfect, shall we say. I'll talk more about that at my own service. Okay, anyway, Gilgamesh is perhaps the best known of the other flood stories. It's interesting, though, that one of the differences between the story of Gilgamesh and of Noah is that Gilgamesh actively tried to warn the immediate population of the impending doom, and Noah did not. Our Torah relates, however, that he was righteous in his generation. What does that mean? I'm glad you asked. According to the Torah and the Midrash, Noah's generation was pretty nasty. The earth was filled with violence. Does that sound familiar somehow? In the aftermath, one of the most important things established was the Noahide laws concerning the prohibition of bloodshed. Noah walked with God, which is another way of saying that he was a mensch. But he certainly was not perfect, and neither were his sons. According to the Torah, before the flood, humankind and animals, including those we think of as carnivorous, were vegetarians, as we had been in Gan Eden. The Noahide laws were established because Hashem came to the realization that human beings, and perhaps animals as well, had an evil inclination, that while it was possible to control it, was impossible to eradicate it completely. God, therefore, allowed human beings to eat the flesh of animals, but with certain restrictions. We were not allowed to eat the flesh of a living animal. We could not eat a predatory animal, and we could not eat an animal that was sick or that had died painfully, either torn apart by another animal or a hunter. These laws were not kashrut, but they were the beginning of the dietary restrictions given to us at Mount Sinai and elaborated on by our Talmudic scholars. I think it's important to remember that the relationship between humankind and animals before the deluge underwent a change. Noah was able to communicate with the animals when he went out and selected pairs of each species to be carried in safely on the ark. He had to explain to the animals why he was putting them on this boat. That special communication was lost, especially with the more aggressive species, like the big cats, the wolves, the bears, and so forth. They, as vegetarian animals, before the flood, must have been non-aggressive beasts. So when God allowed both humans and animals to eat flesh, guess what? We became competitors for the flesh that we sought. Probably both humans and animals, as a result, became more aggressive. There's a widely held belief that in messianic times, human beings and animals will once again become vegetarians. I know many Jews who are today for the simple reason that they wish to not bring death to any animal, even one that is killed in a painless manner, as the ritual slaughter practiced in kashrut. I know many, I eat meat. Well, actually, I'm sort of a flexitarian. I don't eat meat all the time, and I don't eat a lot of red meat, occasionally. And it would be difficult for me to change my eating habits and become a vegetarian, let alone a vegan. It makes me wonder how Noah and his family adjusted to becoming meat eaters. I also wonder if in the Messianic period, the peace that will fill the world in that time will be partly because we bring no harm to animals. Interesting idea, huh? Okay, Aleinu. And Erev Tov, Sam. I guess you guys are back. Welcome home. Sam is a pastor here in my community, and one of the best. He is a mensch. Now, Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We rise to our duty, to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One exalted, who spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Such is the prophetic assurance, Adonai shall be acknowledged, ruler of all the earth. On that day, Adonai shall be one, and God's name one. On behalf of the sick. Now, what did I do with... There it is. I have a little list here, and those of you over here, you can hear me, good. Those of you over here on Sim Shalom, the Sim Shalom site, you can write in the names if you're comfortable with that, because I am, there are some people that are not comfortable putting it on the Facebook because it's so public. But here, it's just us. So, I have a little list myself. I want to start with all of the people affected by Hurricane Michael. It's just the most devastating hurricane ever to hit our country. I also want the rest of these people to be remembered. Kenny Hahn, who's a student of mine, a Hebrew student of mine. Carol Gugino, good friend who's just recovering from a major operation. Donald Willinger, Lynn Herman, Pat Pavlak, Pastor Jean Sherry Holmes, Ken Delansky, Ray Geierman, Morton and Helene Goldberg, Judy Heller, Susan Matalon, Shendel Bat Sharon, and Chana Bat Shendel. And over here, Bobby, you want the names remembered. Marion Goldstein and my eyes are bad. Maloon, I think. Maloon. And Don Rowe has just joined us, another pastor from our community who had to move out of our community, but he's staying a friend of mine. So he's here as my friend. All right, Misha Berach. We are grateful, O God. Wait a minute, I'll go back. We're grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you have implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness with the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Help us to find ways to show our love for them so that we may be an influence for good in their time of need. And may all who suffer illness of body or mind know that you are with them, giving them strength of spirit as they struggle to recover. May their afflictions soon be ended, and may they return in health to family and friends. Misheberak avotenu mikor habracha limotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberak imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Praised are you, Adonai, healer of the sick. The mourner's Kaddish, and sadly, although I have no yahrzeits to recognize today, this week, people have died in those floods. So we want to remember all of them. I would like also to pray for those who died in the limousine crash in New York earlier this week, as well as a bus crash in Kenya that killed 55 people when the top of the bus was ripped off. And I have a lot of Facebook friends in Kenya and Uganda. So if you are in mourning, if you are observing yahrzeit, or if you wish to say Kaddish for those who have no one to say Kaddish for them, and I will go back and check and see if there are any here. I don't see anything. Okay, over on the Sim Shalom side. Please join me. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabba. Ve'alma divrach yirutei ve'amlich malchutei. V'chaye chon v'yom echon uv'chaye dekol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei Shemei Rabba mevarach le'alam ulal me almaya. Yit barach v'yishtabach v'yit pa'ar v'yit romam v'yit naseh v'yit hadar v'yit alev v'yit halal Shemei Kudisha B'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. And I will stop for a moment and say that we are observing the art site of Zelda Goldstein, Bobby's mother, I think, maybe. I also want to remember Sharon, who's the mother of Shendel Bat Sharon. Shendel is Susan, and her mother died last November. So she is observing that yard site all year, and I am saying this for her. And I will continue now. Yehi Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'imromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, V'imru Amen. And can I close? Oh, I know what I can close with. I haven't done this ever before, I don't think, here, but it's kind of a neat, happy song that written by David Weinkrantz. It is from Psalm 128, verses 5 and 6. Yevrechecha Hashem Yitzion Urei Yerushalayim. Yevrechecha Hashem Yitzion Kol yemei chayaya. Urevanim levanecha Shalom ya Yisrael. Urevanim levanecha Shalom ya Yisrael. Urevanim levanecha Shalom ya Yisrael. Urevanim levanecha Shalom Yisrael. Yevrechecha Hashem Yitzion Urei B'tov Yerushalayim. Yevrechecha Hashem Yitzion Kol yemei chayecha. Shalom, everybody. Thank you for being a part of Sim Shalom. And this is also. And I am Rabbi Galit. This is my weekday Ma'ariv service. Thank you for being a part of Sim Shalom and my own community as well. I will be doing services tomorrow night at 6 my time. That's Pacific time. And on Saturday at 10:30, go to livestream.com/G Galit Yom Tov, or Facebook.com/Galit Yom Tov, not capitalized. If not, have a beautiful day of rest and a beautiful week. I will be back here next week. And hopefully I won't have any more problems with the technology. Laila Tov, Erev Tov, Shalom.